my name is Balkis and you're welcome to my channel once again. How are you all doing? Firstly, if you haven't subscribed to my channel by now, make sure you hit the red button because you don't want to miss out on any of my tutorials anymore. And also to tell you that the tools are now available. The hip curve, the pan curve, and also the armhole curve. They are very durable, adequate, and suitable to draft directly on your fabric and also on your pattern paper. So if you are interested, please get in touch with us. And if you haven't joined us on Facebook, try as much as possible to join us. It's a lovely group where you can learn from. Just search for Sewing Innovations on Facebook. Today I will be drafting a sleeve pattern, but a long sleeve. By now you should know how to draft your basic sleeve pattern for short sleeve, but today I will be demonstrating how you can draft your basic long sleeve pattern. So now let's go over to our work table to draft. So now this is what the basic sleeve pattern that is for long sleeve looks like. Can you see it? Like this is the basic sleeve pattern. And for a loose sleeve, like my abaya here, can you see it? Can you see this is a loose sleeve? So that is the other one on the pattern paper. Like I've just finished this and a tutorial is actually coming up on how to make an abaya. It is a front slit abaya, which is very lovely. So when I finish it, I'll try to make a tutorial on that. So I will explain if you want your normal slim fitted sleeve and also a loose sleeve like this. So now what we need for this is we need a pant curve. That's the good thing about this curved ruler, you can actually manipulate them. So we need a pant curve, a straight ruler, and then also a armhole curve. So first I will start by drawing a straight line, which will be the basis for the sleeve. Straight line this way. So after doing that, then I will measure my cap sleeve. If you don't know how to do that, the formula used for doing that, I've explained in my previous video on how to cut a basic sleeve, in which I'll put in the description box below. So my cap's height is 4 inches, which is here. So to get a perfect straight line, I will measure it here. Then I will draw a straight line, which is here. So after doing that, then you need to get your vertical measurement from your shoulder down to your elbow. Mine is 15. I will explain the reason for that for you. So my measurement from the shoulder down to the elbow is 15 inches, which is here. I will come here also to insert 15 inches. Then I will draw a straight line. Then the length of my sleeve, normally the length of my sleeve is 24. But like for my abaya, I make 25. So, but it is actually 24. So this is 24. And this is 24. You can actually manipulate your measurements depending on what you want. So I will draw a straight line here. So now after doing that, then I will insert my horizontal measurement. Half of my armhole measurement is 8.5. So which is here. Remember, if you had any hits to your garment, add to it. So after noting that here, what I'll do is just take my ruler and then draw a straight line from that point to the edge of my shoulder line. Can you see that? So after doing that, if you're adding any sewing allowance to it directly, it is from this point that you will add the 1 inch. That is if you are adding seam allowance. So now we will get the midpoint of this line. So here I have 9¼ That's almost 9½. That's almost 9½. So half of that will be 4¾ which is here. So from that point, I will go up by ½ inch. You should be familiar with all these by now. And then we use my ruler to connect this. And then the armhole do this. So this is for the back armhole, and for the front armhole, you take your armhole curve again from this lower point, the midpoint on the straight line. Then I will connect this way. After doing that, I will turn my armhole this way and connect. So this is for the front armhole. So after doing that, then you need to measure your elbow round. Mine is 15. Just measure it so that it is easy for you to lift your hand. The reason why I'm using my elbow measurement here is that, can you see, so that when I lift up my hand, it's still okay. It won't be too tight because we want it to be fitted. So now I will insert it. Half of that, mine is 14, so half of that is 7 inches, which is here. So, and then for my sleeve round here, so it is 11. So half of 11 is 5.5. So I will insert 5.5 here. So like for my abaya, it should be free. So what I did was I used my same measurement for my elbow measurement. I use it here at the end of the sleeve because it has to be loose. But for a fitted long sleeve, I will just use my measurement, so which is 5.5. So after doing that, I'll now take my pant curve, just place it this way. So from this point, connect it to the elbow measurement. Can you see that? So after doing that, then I will use the edge here to connect from the elbow down to the sleeve opening. So can you see that? So our sleeve is firm. So by the time you cut it out and fix it, it will be so perfect. So that is how to do it. So if you're adding your seam allowance, all you have to do is to add 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and connect. So in case you want a loose sleeve like that of my abaya, what I said was that I used the same measurement in which I used here. I inserted it here, which is 7 inches. Can you see? So 7 inches is here. So 7 inches, which is the same for the elbow measurement. So this is my elbow measurement here because I want a loose sleeve. So all you have to do is, so from this point, you just take your pant curve and connect from here to here because it's not fitted anymore. So I'll just take it this way and connect like this. Can you see that? And then you just draw it this way. So this is like the loose sleeve on my abaya, which is, and this is the pattern for that. Can you see? This is for my slim fitted long sleeve, and this is for the abaya, like what I just explained now. So, and that is just it on how to make the sleeve. So now I will cut it up. Remember, if you're adding seam allowance, you should add it 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and then connect. And also for hemming the sleeve end, for hemming, because you have to hem your long sleeve, so you have to add the seam allowance, maybe 1 inch or 1.5, depending on what you want. So now I will cut out my slim fitted long sleeve because I already have a pattern for the abaya. But if you want a loose sleeve, it will be here. But I want the fitted one. And remember to cut the back armhole first. So, can you see? Then now we'll open it up to cut out the front armhole. It's all the same with the short sleeve, only that we extended. So can you see that? So this is for the back armhole and this is for the front armhole because that is deeper than the back armhole. So that is just it on how to draft a long sleeve pattern. Can you see that was easy? So if my tutorial on how to draft a long sleeve has been helpful, remember to give me a thumbs up, share with your friend, and do not forget to subscribe. Also for the tools, get in touch with me and also join us on Facebook. So catch you later. Bye.